Oh my God. Only bombs one. Fuck. Seriously, to get here was absolutely insane. Well, this is Only Bombs. This is what I did. I bought the mics, I bought the lights, I even got a camera, decided to use my phone. Now this all happened over time. This happened over months, but then there was an initial financial pull where I was just like, you know what, let's just go all in, make it happen. And then I ended up buying a bunch of stuff, completely overspending. There's a ton of things that can go wrong. I don't even know if I look good right now, but even now, it's absolutely insane. The first episode's not perfect. We're gonna grow together. Only Bombs is about not the perfections of comedy, but the imperfections. This podcast is analogous to me writing jokes. It's not gonna be perfect. It's really funny to think how many hiccups there were along the way. In fact, there's been a few comedians who've come here and I guess fallen victim to the learning curve, and I'm trying to save their episodes and hope to get them out there. Today's guest was very awesome, and that guest is Kill Tony's own Chen. Chen has made 3 different appearances, and I'm really happy that Chen is going to be my first guest. I can't wait for you to watch this conversation that we have. But what you're going to notice with this interview is that Chen looks fantastic. Their video came out great, which is awesome. That's exactly what I want. Mine's going to be pretty much completely blacked out, so that's going to be hilarious. I thought it was funny, but I'm not going to try to save it. I don't know how to save it. I tried everything I could. I have a lot of visions for this. I have a lot of things that I want to do for this podcast to make this thing happen, to make it more interesting. This is the best I can do at this time with what I have. As the time goes on, I'm sure it'll get a little bit more interesting and it'll get a little bit more fun. I have a lot of ideas. Chen has given me so much time, so much patience. Chen is one of the nicest people I've ever known. I love Chen very much, and I cannot wait for you just to watch this episode and enjoy. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed. New guests every week. This is Only Bombs, episode 1, the Chenterview. That's a way now. Yes, that's it. So that's interesting, I guess.
Sometimes I feel like I'm bastardized so far away from Asian culture. I don't.
Oh yeah.
It's like I have the frame of an Asian, but I grew up in America in a sort of like a white family. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So were you adopted?
I wasn't adopted.
No.
I'm not like JP. My parents divorced when I was young.
You're real.
Yes. And then, and then my mom remarried, and I guess she just decided to pick a white guy. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Why?
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, I didn't think about it until recently. I'm like, well, why do you have to pick a white guy? Why can't you find another Asian guy in China? Like, why America of all places? And out of the white guys, why did you pick him instead of like the white professor over in New York who loves Asian culture?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'm not my mom, right? So
Yeah.
now you want you the small brain, like the small evil part of me is like, well, it's because my mom doesn't like to take losses. So
Oh.
so she always wants to spin it into a win. So she's like, well, if I marry a white guy, maybe it will advance me instead of like single mothers. It's bad. Like it has a bad connotation in America,
Really?
but it's way worse in China to be a single mother in those more traditional societies. At the end of the day, my mom is just human, right?
Sure.
I can't expect her to like do everything perfectly. So
Yeah.
my mom is not dumb, but she probably didn't think it through. so,
Sure.
so
Yeah.
and in a way, I also blame myself because when I was a kid, I sort of like, hey mom, I want a dad, right? That kind of pressure on a lady who's limited like that, it's not fair.
Sure. Yeah.
So it's not all her fault.
Yeah. Did you? Was there a point when you were like, "Ah, fuck, I gotta be careful what I wish for."
I mean, that's why I maintain distance, right?
Really?
It's not that I don't like her. It's just if she see me as I am now, she would just worry, and I don't want her to worry.
Okay.
And so I would rather, I guess, tough through it on my own.
Why
Go
would
ahead.
she worry?
Because I'm not as successful as she wants. She's against this whole trans thing. It's like
Oh, one of
it's
those.
it's kinder to maintain distance.
Ah, that
But
sucks.
and it's messed up because it's like, well, she and my stepfather are getting old,
Right.
and I should probably spend more time around them before they pass away. Actually, they're visiting next week, so
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah. But right after I get a job, though,
Oh, that sucks.
yeah, because then I'm like, well, do I take days off or things
Right.
like that?
So, do they know about the whole trans thing?
They do.
They do.
Yeah, I sort of came out to them. A part of me wish I didn't because after I came out to them, I was under house arrest for 3 months. Yeah, they sort of blocked my vehicle in and then was stuck in New Mexico for 3 months.
What? Why? Like, what was the?
They wanted
purpose
me
of
to
that?
go see a therapist and things like that, right?
Oh, that bullshit.
And
man.
then we did couple, sort of like couples therapy, but it's me and my mom. And not couples, but
Yeah.
family therapy.
Sure.
And then,
Yeah.
oh, that sounds so weird. But anyway, we talked to the guy, and then the therapist is like, have you considered that maybe Chen knows who he or she is, right?
Right.
And then my
Exactly.
mom is like, no. And then I'm like, well, well, that's a wrap, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's hard on her, and I try to look at it from her point of view, and
Well, that's nice of you.
sometimes it's hard on a parent because it's like me admitting that I'm trans to my parent, my mom especially. My stepfather is supportive, but then in the twisted kind of way, I guess maybe he doesn't care, right? But my own biological mother, when you come out to her, it's almost like it's like telling her that she laid a bad egg, you know?
Really?
And well, yeah, because it's like saying, "Hey, I'm defective" or something, right? So
Well, you're not defective because of
Mm.
that. No, that's not. That's not defective. Do you think that maybe like the hesitancy that you're experiencing right now, you feel like maybe that might be like your traditions, like from the traditional ways that you grew up, that's causing you to be like sort of like, well,
I mean, I grew up like Asian families are conservative,
they're very conservative.
and so like I was really good at hiding who I was or what I wanted to be
Mm-hmm.
or what my feelings are, and especially being raised as a boy, right? You're just told to suppress all the time,
Right.
and so I was suppressing it, and then my stepfather is also conservative, so I was suppressing everything. I was because my mom's is emotional, so sometimes she get mad, right? And then as a kid, from her I learned that, well, if an adult becomes angry and shout or whatever, or nag or whatever, they have lost control. So for me, the sign of maturity is to remain calm through everything, right? But then what ends up with that is that through suppressing anger, I also ended up suppressing all my other emotions. And then so I was the good child in the sense that I don't ask for anything, nor do I cause any trouble.
Yeah.
Right. And
Sure.
but that's lots of suppression, right?
Right.
Self-denial. And I guess that's why I became a nerd, and because I can sort of be myself in the virtual world outside of like normal day-to-day pressure, like withholding, right?
Yeah.
And then right after I left my parents, I got married when I was 20. So then suddenly I was thrusted into the role of a husband. Well, husbands, unfortunately, in some relationships, husbands aren't supposed to complain. They're supposed to just quietly provide.
Yeah.
But then so that's another 8 years of suppression. So I actually didn't really quite get to explore who I was. Or rather, I have the opportunities to, but I denied myself until I got to 28 years old.
Really?
And now I'm 34. So in a way, I only have 5 to 6 years of truly like think about who I am as a person. It's like I was a kid, and at 19, I had a brief moment of self-agency and really think about what I wanted. And then next thing you know, it's sort of like you get spit out on the other end of a ride. And then you're like, oh, I'm 30 now. And now I have to figure out who I am again.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah.
Yeah. And around, I mean, I guess in some scenarios, I could be like, oh, well, yeah, 30 is about when any adult would. But really, that's, it's from a different perspective because I never had the, identity thing that trans people go through.
Well, and it's not just trans people. And it's also about like being a man and things like that. It's like, at the end of the day, I come to realize that don't sacrifice for others. If you have to sacrifice for yourself. In the sense that, like, if you have to help someone out, do it because you know that you can't sleep at night knowing that other person is suffering. My motto is pretty much no regrets in a sense. So do everything you can so you don't have regrets at the end. If it means to help someone, help someone.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to say, oh, this person didn't make it. I could have done something, but I didn't, right? Like that kind of things. And that sort of get me into trouble too, because sometimes I overstretch what I can do. And then...
You overstretch? How?
I mean, I should be sleeping right now.
You know,
but
I think about that all the time for a lot of people. This is like,
Yeah.
I am up. I'm ready to go. Dude.
Exactly. But
You know.
but I see that there will be plenty of time to rest when my life is over. So I just want to push as far as I can.
Yeah. Man. Well, I really love that very much so, because it's awesome to see that you are accepting yourself and that you're just learning who you are and just paving your way and things like that. And I think that the only thing that can come from that is good, you know.
I guess it's weird. It's sort of like giving yourself permission to be happy.
Right.
And it's a weird concept because some people give themselves permission to be happy all the time.
Right.
And then so for me on the side, while you look at people who are just happy all the time and you think to yourself, am I dumb or something?
No.
I'm like, what did I do why am I so hesitant on allowing myself to be happy? And
Right.
And
Yeah.
but yeah.
There's no need for, the hesitancy of that, but it just sucks because it's like some people figure out the happiness thing, a little late. And then it's almost like there's like some people that go through the roughness in life and then become happy. And then that happiness is sacred to them. And then they have people who began life really, really happy. And then the roughness happens and they're like, what the fuck is this?
I thought life was supposed to be happy.
Right. I thought it was supposed to be good the whole time. I don't fucking, what the hell is a credit score and why do I need that to buy a fucking car? It's like, it's just, I don't know, man, life is weird like that. And so I think it's really awesome that, yeah, sure, it seems like you had a rocky start, but the fact that you're paving it and you're going now, I feel like, yeah, happiness is going to be sacred to somebody like you, which is really fucking cool.
Well, I mean, a peace of mind and a good relationship, as much as people like to bash on the whole liberal movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
As much as they want to bash on it, one thing that's really good that I think came out of it is that it's pretty much, I have no excuse to not be happy. Because if you can be with who you want and you can be who you are, why are you denying yourself happiness, right? Come to acceptance of that. And that's why I have my boyfriend, right? So like, he's a great person. We hang out and then it's relaxing, it's happy, it's peaceful.
Yeah.
So it's like, what else do you want out of a relationship? Okay, maybe a kid, but like...
I mean, you can still have a kid.
Yeah, but sometimes it feels like it's a lot to ask for in today's world.
Yeah.
It's kind of...
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are people who think that in this world, it's selfish to bring another child into it. They have people like that. And it's almost like, yeah, you can agree and everything. But me as a dad, it's also the most incredible fucking thing that's ever happened to me, being a father. And
of course,
that kind of love. And, I feel like anybody should be entitled to. It's our nature. It's literally what we're here to do, So, but yeah, you can.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I let my ancestor down. And in the middle of the night, I would just like, man, I guess the branch ends here, huh? And then that kind of thing.
I don't think there is supposed to be any kind of traditional form of humanity. I think that we're all like within ourselves naturally. I think that people should be more accepting of everyone and everybody's lifestyles and things like that. It's like, why the fuck not? Like, who gives a shit? Like it doesn't do anything. And it's like, yeah, you guys can have a family. No, there's nothing wrong with that. And it's like anybody can. It's just.
But both our families are traditional, so.
Yeah.
I don't know what his plan is, but it's starting to look like we're both waiting for our parents to pass away before we allow ourselves the permission to live together. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. But then is that being true to yourselves?
Right. But that's the thing. But also financially, right? Because he has a job out of state. I have a job here. Mm-hmm. Like there's no guarantee to find the same pay or maybe. So it's, I don't know. And
how long y'all been together?
We've been together since I was 30. So at least 2, 3, maybe 4 years now.
Oh, that's cool. Is that the fellow that was at Shakespeare's that day?
He's the Indian guy.
I think I remember him.
Yeah, he's bald.
Oh no, don't remember him.
Oh, okay. but what I think is funny okay. I like to joke with him sometimes. It's like, hey, I like your shiny head. A part of me want to like teabag it. So like skin on skin contact.
If I ever said that to my girlfriend, I almost want to say that to her just to see her fucking reaction.
But she doesn't have a bald spot.
No, she doesn't have a bald spot. But I'd be like, wow, I really like your bun. I want to teabag it. She's probably gonna kill me when she sees this.
No, because I like to say vile things to him every now and then just to sort of see his reaction, even though I know I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, because why are they called? I think I'm a brat sometimes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No kidding.
I like being a brat.
You? No. I didn't get that at all.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. I'm just annoying because I'm always very hyper. Mm-hmm. And she is very introverted. But we do work well together. Like we work very, very well together. Better than anyone I've ever been with.
Is that why you're hypering in this room while she's enjoying her tranquility somewhere else in the house?
Oh yeah. Yeah. She has her, I call it the book nook. She has her little book nook out
nice.
there. Yeah, we just got her this chair, like this nice like green velvet chair, and she can lay back and then just kind of like lay down and just, and if she wants to make it a bed, she can make it a bed and just lay there and take a nap.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Well, I mean, we put together this basically, like she was like, yeah, all right, cool. You do your studio thing. I just want my book nook.
Good.
And that's it, and I was like, you fucking got it.
You know, one of the things that relationships really need to like have is personal space, like what you guys have.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people have learned from COVID is that constant being stuck together.
Mm-hmm.
Like people were getting personal space from attending work, but once they are stuck together, all working remotely, they sort of go crazy.
Yeah.
So many marriages lost because like that, no personal space.
Yeah, that's the way we are. Like, I'll do my little thing in here, editing, learning, basically, not to fuck it up.
I
You're
mean,
doing good, but
it's a lot of pressure to put on your partner when like you're just around each other all the time.
yeah,
Because like it or not, it's like a performance sometimes. But because you like the other person, sometimes you can't be your full true selves, and so it's like, well,
yeah, I guess I'm more real with her
because not everyone is all sugar and flowers and everything, right? Like some of us have dark personalities.
Yeah.
Then if you're just being real, it hurts people. So yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that.
Yeah.
We found a happy medium where we can be each other and with or without each other's presence and be happy and content.
Yeah, that's a good spot to be.
Oh yeah, it's sometimes like I'm in here and I'm just editing like crazy, and she'll just come in, give me a couple kisses, check on me, see how I'm doing, and that's great, and then later on in the night or something, like, we'll watch a movie together and things like that.
It's like those Instagram reels with little bears, and then like the brown one is on the keyboard, and then the white one kisses it, and then he's like, "Oh, it's so happy."
Never seen it.
Oh,
but
okay.
But I'll send it. Send it and shoot it my way. Well, pull it up, Jamie. But
we don't have Jamie.
No, it's just me. Tray me. But but yeah, it's but I love that independence that we have for sure. And I love that she likes to do her own thing and I like to do mine, and it's I don't know, it just works. It just works. I don't have to, she doesn't really like to even come out to do comedy, but I don't hang around and really network all that much. I'm more of like, I'm going to get on stage, I get off, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Like, and I like
it's a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
But like there's something to be said about doing comedy, and when you're done, you just get out of there with no pressure of having to socialize.
I leave quick.
Yeah, because sometimes like after I finish a show, because I was I was traveling with some band members, and then we would finish, and then I'm ready to go home, but they're still socializing. Now, I know that for them, it's important to socialize. That's how they grow, right?
Yeah.
But I myself is like, I just want to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so totally get it. So, some people really rely on that social, like, lizing to grow their brand. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
They really do.
Yeah.
I personally, I'm just not a fan of it. Like, I can go up there and I can be goofy and crazy and stuff. Mm-hmm. But to me, I'm like, at the end of it, I just got to go home. Like, I'm done.
The hard part is to become so good that people will seek you out without all that. And it's hard.
I hope one day, but not now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to take a while.
Yeah.
I kind of learned a lot from when Clemente was here, like, because he's been doing it for like 8 years. And you could see that, like, just by the things that he was saying, it's kind of like, you can see the difference in time and what time as that kind of comedian does to you.
Yeah.
And oh man, I forgot. Like one of the things that he said was fantastic. It was just sort of explaining how, like, he'll write a joke and then it's about to be his time on stage, and then he'll go like, oh, it'd be good if I just added this little blah blah blah. And then he gets up there and he remembers it. Mm-hmm. I was like, that is a foreign concept to me, of like thinking, oh wait, yeah. And he's basically said that, that you get calmer, basically.
I experienced it myself. It's like, you're getting into a fight, but then the killer instinct kicks in. Mm-hmm. But then you become just cool and calm.
Right.
Right. Yeah. And that That's I guess what they meant by killer, right?
Yeah,
But
sure.
yeah, yeah, and then you just become super focused. Yeah,
Yeah. So do you like sit down and write the jokes out?
I can write my jokes out, and I know I can do one-liners really well.
Mm-hmm.
And then the writer doesn't like you don't want jokes to come out as writer, but the writer doesn't seem as obvious when you do one-liners because it's too short for people to feel like it's written out, right?
Yeah.
But then, so what I'm trying to do lately is trying to figure out how to do jokes in a way where it's longer format.
Mm-hmm.
And that is hard to do. Sort of like, you know how you have your Chappelle's and CK's telling their jokes.
Right.
Like you know it's funny, you can see the punchlines, but it doesn't come out as like one-liners, right?
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah. It comes out just like natural. Just like they thought of it off the top of their head.
and that's hard for me to do because I suppress myself a lot. So I don't really do small talk and I don't really do chit chat with people, and that makes it difficult.
Mm.
And now, however, I don't know if it's autism. When it comes to like nerd stuff, I can talk about it all day.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's too much for people.
Yeah.
But then so I have to learn to dial in. But as you know, I'm good at suppressing myself. And if I dial in, sometimes I end up just losing myself altogether. So, yeah.
Okay, so you've mentioned like this nerd thing before, like,
Yeah.
quite a few times. So are you a nerd? Is that like, do you consider yourself a nerd? Because
I mean,
I'll tell you. I'll tell you why in a second.
it's sort of like an occupational hazard because I work in IT this whole time.
Occupational hazard to be a nerd, really?
Well, I like computer stuff, which makes me good at computer stuff, which make me get into the industry. But the industry also makes me like technology, and when I like technology, I like to play video games, and I
Yeah.
nerd out. I nerd out at the new technologies coming out. Think about all the new experiences that we're gonna have,
Oh my god,
and things like
I
that.
fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
I love hearing about like new technologies and stuff like
What
that.
do you have there? Now I'm curious.
Yeah, I freaked out about. Oh, the mouse.
No, you said you have something to show me.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I hope
yeah.
it's not your dick, but like,
God damn it. Chen.
oh yeah, but then
God damn
but
it,
but then
Chen.
but then but if you're talking about technology, what if it's a bionic dick?
God damn it, son of a bitch.
It's
It's
I
actually
think you're like I call this my sideboard. So, and then
Yeah.
you press a button and it's like those awnings. It goes.
Like two nuts roll out. It looks like that UFO ramp from Mars Attacks. You know?
And then the little prompt shows up. Do you want heated seats or something?
Do you want heated seats? Yeah.
Or extra foam?
And then there's like a random airbag that just like.
No. That's how the nuts come out. They go.
Yeah, exactly. A little flag comes out that says poof.
Oh no! Like those Joker guns.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, it's not my dick. But no, okay, so have you heard of Mage's Sanctum?
Major Sanctum. That's where all the like the portals are at in Stormwind.
Nerd.
That to me is Major Sanctum.
Yeah, no, dude, you're probably fucking right. Like, and
Can I
so-
see it?
Yeah, so this is a place, literally
Yeah.
just right down the street, right there, like a block away.
Yeah, that place is called Major Sanctum, if I remember
So
correctly.
you've been here?
Not there, but I visited the place it's referencing in video games. It's from a game called World of Warcraft.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then in the Human City Alliance,
Yeah.
you have Major Sanctum, and then so you enter Stormwind, and then you make a left past the market district, and then you keep walking across a nice little bridge. You go to this little secluded area where it's lots of grass, little huts, and then in the middle of that, you see a little tower with a walkway that spirals into the tower, and then you enter the tower, and then you go up one spiral staircase. You will see a portal, and then now from the outside, you look at the tower. It's like it's not that big up there, right?
Yeah.
But the moment you step into the portal, you enter Major Sanctum, and bam, it's a huge like sort of like a grand hall where different portals to different cities from different expansions. You can just visit them. It's really cool.
Is this a real place?
To me, it's real, and that's kind of messed up because I'm a nerd.
I'm so fucking lost.
I can stream it for you next time if you have to.
Yeah. But is this a real like physical place?
Like I said, to me, it's real. It's all virtual.
It's all virtual.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
but
right.
since I grew up on this stuff, to me, it's real.
Okay.
Like
all right.
I'm sure if I pass away and I have that like sort of flashback before I die, it's probably in there somewhere.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. I really wish that I was like into something that deep. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's really cool. But the reason why I'm bringing it up is because you know Trey Campbell and Lindsay. So they just started an open mic, and I did an open mic here tonight, and it was a lot of fun.
Wait, to do it at the game shop?
At the game shop.
Ah.
Yeah. And
that's smart. That's really smart.
Yeah, and they have frozen rice. I don't know why it's frozen.
Forget about the rice. I want to go there to nerd out. like while other people tell jokes, I'm like, forget this. I'm gonna look at all the products they have on the shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a part of me that's like, all right, this is what I'm going to do about tonight, right? Because, like I said, because I don't really write jokes. I write prompts, and then I go up and riff, right? Mm-hmm. And so I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna go up, and I'm going to try to, like, make fun of nerds and just be funny. And then so I get in there, and then I was just like, I'm actually enjoying this. Like, this is really cool.
Yeah.
Actually. I'm like, I didn't want to make fun of them. I'm like, does that make me a nerd? Like,
no, it's
not that it's a bad thing. It's just that I don't think I understand what it is.
I think what I really like about nerds, especially in today's world, is that at least they have some semblance of patience. As in, like, they're not like normies who just want it like right then, right now. They're willing to sort of like observe the system, sort of see what's possible before they like commit to something. Like they can actually sit back and appreciate.
Yeah.
So that's what I like about nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really interesting because I don't think of myself as like a nerd. I always thought of like nerd as I don't know, like
pimply face, glasses, and then when people talk, you're like, actually.
Actually, I did. Yeah. So, yeah. So the other day, I.
Yeah, that's kind of sort of like,
you know, this right here, this microphone really doesn't really put off that many kilohertz. What you need is a like.
You know, and I admire the knowledge. I certainly admire the knowledge. I'm just like, why is the presentation
holier
like that?
than thou?
Holier than thou. Yeah. Yeah, I had like a whole bunch of jokes that I was like, yeah, I didn't go to a Ivy League school. I went to a poison Ivy League school.
Oh.
I was like, you know, like I had a whole bunch of jokes. But
did you get jock itch all the time?
No. No.
Poison ivy?
What? The genuine thing that I said that I really, truly meant, I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, I heard that they're having this place called Magus Sanctum that's going to have, you know, an open mic. And then I realized that I don't know what either of those fucking words mean. Like, I'm like, I have no idea what this is.
There's a lot of like good comedy in nerd culture.
Yeah.
Like I saw one recently. It was talking about Dungeons and Dragons, and then they were saying, so they were impersonating someone who's a spellcaster, and then so he was saying, I don't care how big this room is, I'm gonna cast fireball.
You know, I think of like, okay, so I never played Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know what the fuck. Like, oh, you might appreciate this. Okay, so Lindsay had where people, where they would roll dice, right? And I heard her later say it to somebody. I thought she said 70 dice, and I was like, that's a lot of dice to roll. Like, what the fuck? But no, she said you're gonna roll 7D dice.
Oh, seven faced. So the most common one you're going to run into that's not the standard 6-sided one is 20D, 20-sided dice. It makes this really nice, like, okay, it looks like coronavirus without the crowns. Like it has all those little faces. It looks like I don't know, it just feels really good to hold.
Feels really good.
Which is weird because now I'm like, does coronavirus feel good to hold? But
yes.
Actually, no. It doesn't really feel that good if you really think about it.
You've seen those videos where they show you what the virus looked like?
Yes.
Like it has that little like bulb-like top, but it's not a bulb, but it's like polygons that make up the bulb on the top. And then it has a little tube body with legs at the bottom, and then it attaches to a cell, injects wherever's in the bulb, and then it's like that, but just the bulb. The bulb of it looks like a 20D dice.
And that's kids is how you get pregnant.
And that's how you get bat soup.
Bad soup. Is that a Wuhan thing? No, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry. I just had
no,
to, I know.
The thing is,
low hanging fruit. I know.
The thing is, I never had bat soup. Although speaking of bat soup, guess what?
What?
We
Tell
live
me.
in Austin.
Bat City, baby.
Yeah, river bat soup.
River bat soup. That actually sounds like like my delivery driver for the Asian food that I had the other. River bat soup. No, I'm just kidding. All right. I'm done. All right. Low hanging fruit. I know, but no. So if you want to check that open mic out, like this wasn't meant to be like a plug, but it's just because you were talking about nerd stuff. And
a part of me just wanted to check out the store just to like see what they got.
I think it was cool.
Yeah.
I actually really enjoyed the mic. It was really chill. Everybody actually laughed.
Yeah.
That
I said, they have patience and they can focus.
Yeah.
And that's because if you don't have patience and you can't focus, you can't get far in nerdy games.
Yeah.
Like it's hard for people who's in the battle, like sort of like Call of Duty crowd, to get them to play like a role-playing game or things like that because it takes too long. Like the whole questing thing, they're like, forget all this. I just want to be there and start shooting.
Yeah. It's an instant gratification.
Yeah.
Consistent instant gratification.
Yeah.
My brother, he tried to turn me on to this game that I literally myself was like, well, this is really nerdy, but it was
what is it called?
Baldur's Gate 3.
That's Dungeons and Dragons, dude.
You see, I don't know what either of that is because you're saying Dungeons and Dragons, and I think of that movie.
Okay, have you played any online video games? Any, like World of Warcraft or anything like that?
No, I'm not. Oh, wait. I have played Diablo. Diablo 4?
Okay, good. So imagine you're playing Diablo, but instead of a server that keeps track of everything, it's a real person that keeps track of everything. So that person is called a dungeon master. He will say like, okay, now you guys come upon the door and then blah, 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 or something like that. Mm-hmm. So the person acts like the server who keeps track of what's available and then where you guys are in the story.
I actually think I get it.
Yeah, and then you guys can say whatever thing you want. Now, I myself never played Dungeons and Dragons. I only played the online version, DDO Online. Oh, and speaking of which, DDO is giving out free expansion packs until December, so check it out. Just log in, enter your code, and then you can thank me later. I think it's maybe hundreds of dollars for free, but they don't do it very often. Like I missed out. They did it 2 years ago, so it doesn't come around that often or something.
Oh, okay. So yeah, no, I've never really played those games. I never, they're just not. I'm more of an instant gratification person, but I feel like even worse because I love zombies, and because I love playing zombies and killing hordes.
Yeah, but the thing with role playing games is that you can have instant gratification, but it requires a little patience, which is kind of crazy to say because there are play styles where you sort of make all the preparations, and then when the timing is right, you pull the pin, and then the whole thing explodes on your enemy's face, and it's super satisfying. Those are for the patient type.
Now I see why you like it so much.
Yeah, but then you also have play styles where it just goes that just aggressively just keep up the aggression right from the get-go.
Okay.
Yeah, those are probably closer to what you might enjoy. Now, the closest thing I can offer you is maybe try Magic the Gathering and then play a mono red aggression deck.
There's that Magic the Gathering thing again. Oh my God. Did I tell you about the other guest that I had on who said I got Magic all confused? I actually literally told this story tonight. I got the open mic, so they're going to hear this shit again. But all right, so just real quick. It was basically what happened was this dude is like, yeah, I'm going to go and play Magic later, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, you do Magic? And he was like, oh no, it's the cards. I was like, oh, you do card magic? I fucking love card magic, dude.
No, when they say Magic the Gathering, they talk about magical thinking.
Oh, when he said no, the Gathering, I literally was like, dude, you're going to a gathering of magicians? I have got to go. Do they all do card tricks, or like, am I going to see a bunch of rabbits when I go around? You know,
when you believe everything is a card trip.
This is very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am stupid fucking gullible sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Like, you know that whole thing about, you know, like, oh, the word gullible is written on the ceiling. You know, and it's just to make you go like, oh, you're gullible. my dumb ass would be like, no, it's not. And then I would sit there and have like a second thought where I'd be like, you fucking idiot would. God damn it. You know?
Oh, that's actually something we used to like to do when I was back in middle school and high school. I played in a band. And then, so we would play during football games. And sometimes we would just randomly all look up and gasp at the air in some random direction just to make people look, even though there's nothing there. I know, it's stupid.
I would have loved to have been like, you know, like, and a huddle on the football team. Like, all right, cool, we got to run it down there. What the fuck are they doing? And all y'all are like,
there's nothing there.
Just looking in the sky. I'd be like, Jesus. You walk by the gym and y'all are all licking the windows.
Oh no, we don't do that.
No, you don't go that far. That's
we don't do that. That's it just got weird.
Actually, no. You know, if you did that, there was a bacteria that looks exactly like Shrek's head with his ears.
Oh,
okay, but anyway, how was Tiniest tonight?
Tiniest, it was okay. Oh, did I tell you they kicked 2 of the band members?
Kicked them?
Yeah, as in they don't play with us anymore. The keyboardist is really good. But then I guess they didn't show up, and then they didn't give a reason on a show day.
Ooh.
And then they gave us a short notice.
No call, no show right there.
Yeah, and I sort of understand like the person who runs the show, because his goal is to make us big, right? But
Sure.
But he wouldn't feel safe taking us on the road if he has to worry about people flaking out like that.
Absolutely. It's a commitment.
Yeah. And so like people who engage in the arts, feeling is a lot. So that's from the professional side of view. But me as a friend, I also feel like, well, this sucks because I like hanging out with you guys.
Right. Yeah.
So it's...
Yeah, I could see how that would be very conflicting.
Now I actually had to learn about life from Chihuahuas.
Yep.
I know. It's
life from Chihuahuas?
Yes, because I lived at a place in San Mateo, California, and then the dog was very manipulative with who the dog is mean to and who the dog is kind to, mixing and matching that to get the most amount of food scraps from the dinner table.
Yeah, little manipulative shits.
It is. and one time he even jumped on the dinner table and started sniffing around. But what I'm trying to say is, because I was still coming into being, right? Trying to understand things.
Yeah.
I was still very much of the kind of mentality where if you do the right thing, you get rewarded, people have your back and things like that, right?
Yeah.
But this dog taught me manipulation.
Wow.
I know. I learned manipulation from a Chihuahua. And in a way, it's sort of like, what is the greater good if you're doing everything by the books, but people are still not happy? Whereas this little Chihuahua is breaking every rules, yet people are okay with it or happy with it. Because I guess a part of me felt it's okay to sort of get into my headspace like that about a dog rather than get into my headspace about some manipulative person out there, because I just don't like people like that, right?
Sure.
So it was a weird experience.
They do have a way of doing that. My mom has, I think it's a Chihuahua, either that or it's a rat, but either or. But that thing, oh my God. Like I told my girlfriend, I'm like, I don't want to get any little dogs because they suck and they bark like he's fucking doing again.
Yeah.
Right. But now that we got, Gumbo, my little dog, our little dog, yeah, I love him. I really do. But holy fuck.
Little dogs have that kind of energy that it's hard to find on bigger dogs that are more chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big dog, Apollo.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's my baby.
Mm-hmm.
I love Apollo
Yeah.
so much. Gumbo, I do love Gumbo, but Gumbo is like the hellion. Like, just if Gumbo doesn't get what Gumbo wants, Gumbo gonna get mad. And when Gumbo gets mad,
I mean-
shit's about to go crazy. Have you ever played Elden Ring?
Yes.
Yeah. So I really, really enjoyed Elden Ring, right?
Uh-huh.
And I immediately went, like, once I realized that you can level up by getting that, like, kind of currency.
Oh no! Did you ruin it by over leveling?
Yeah, I totally
Yeah.
did. I became like I just killed everybody easily and everything like that. It still was hard. I will say that.
Well, yeah,
but-
they don't just roll over and die. Some
No.
bosses are still gonna kick your ass into
yeah.
2 hits.
It doesn't matter like how fucking tough you are in that game. It doesn't matter. You're gonna get your ass whooped.
Yeah.
But I was telling my girlfriend about it because we watched Lord of the Rings, and I was like, oh my god, this movie looks just like Elden Ring.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think you'd like. She doesn't really play games like that. She likes.
Wait, isn't it done by the same person though? George R.R. Martin? Oh, maybe not Lord of the Rings, but
no, George R.R. Martin was that dragon show.
Game of Thrones. There we go.
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think J.
I'm getting my
Tolkien.
nerd authors
Yeah,
mixed up.
I'm actually getting kind of nerdy right now. I
Yeah.
can't.
Oh my god, I can't believe. Is it rubbing off on me? Oh my god.
Where's your wizard hat?
Right?
It's a level 12, 54.
Jesus, I could feel it.
Oh, and before I forget, if you guys are trying to get into Elden Ring, oh man,
There's a discount code.
No, not a discount code, but pretty much instead of bashing your head on how to level up, pretty much put points in health and all the other defensives, and then you get your offense from leveling up your weapons. This way, you can get the benefit of both rather than stacking it all into offense and you play a game where you die in one hit. And sometimes life be like that, but you don't have to like suffer like that. So the game is very enjoyable once you figure that out. So and you can also walk around bosses. That helps a lot too. And sometimes life is like that too. You walk around the problem and you go do something else. So one day you're strong enough and you can come back and take care of it. Okay, that's
All
it.
right, there we go. Well, thank you so much for doing this. I'm pretty sure that everything is good. Let me check real quick. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's good. So I can't wait. I'm gonna focus on your episode like so much. It's gonna be awesome. So just for the record, everyone, just so you know, this is Chen's third time coming here. Chen has helped me this entire time make this process happen.
Third time's the charm.
Third time is the charm because everything's looking great here. Sorry, Clemente. You don't know it yet, but you're about to find out that your episode is fucked. But anyways, thank you. I appreciate it.
I see your nipples getting hard again as you said fuck.
I know. It's just the way that they go. Maybe they're like level 4 right now.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, does numbers turn you on?
Yeah, now they do. I just see the world in nothing but numbers, man. Everything can be reduced as such.
Well, yeah, that's the
Uh-oh.
thing, right?
I can see you drifting.
Yeah, that is the thing with Death by Nerds. If not everything can be reduced to numbers. Yeah.
So is Death by Nerds like a segment on your podcast?
No, it's gonna be an upcoming episode.
It's going to be an upcoming episode
Yeah,
on One Step at a Time.
Yes,
With
right
Chen.
now, I just did episode 13 this Sunday, and then I did 14 today because the muse were hitting me, or I was just having a mental episode. But you know,
When does your episodes release?
I usually try to do it Thursday or Wednesday, but for the last few weeks, I have been doing sound over at Shakespeare's on Wednesday nights, so I sort of ended up doing it on Sunday. So you know how Americans like to talk about the First and Second Amendment?
Yes.
And then I was thinking
They
in my head, I'm like, let's see if they can count to 3. but the Third Amendment is pretty much no housing or no quartering of soldiers at your household except during wartime.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because they had British soldiers at American households sort of like spying on them while also taking their food. And so they're invading their privacy and eating their rations, right? And so that was back then. And the reason why I brought up the Third Amendment is that what if that thing needs to be updated? Because what if it's not a soldier? The soldier has been updated to be a robot spy, a software, this tablet, your phone.
Fuck. Here we go.
Your computer. That's spying on you. So it's a robot spy instead of a soldier, right?
Yeah.
And then it's owned by some tech company.
Mm-hmm.
So it's now a mercenary instead of a soldier, right?
Yeah.
But they still sell the data to government nonetheless. So it's essentially a soldier, but it's not a soldier because it's robot, it's a spy, and it's a mercenary, right?
Hell yeah.
And then, of course, the second clause is except during wartime.
Mm-hmm.
Think about all the wars we've been getting into.
Yeah.
Well, if we have perpetual wars, then the government can expand their power because of war status. Do we still have a Third Amendment? It's essentially circumvented, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it seems like everything needs to be updated because it's a whole different time.
And then to keep it brief, the 996 work culture, you heard about it, right?
No.
Okay, 996 is working from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week, 72-hour work weeks. It's a terrible thing from China. They're trying to push it on American workers, especially in tech AI fields.
What?
Yeah, 996.
that.
And they say, well, we have to compete with China, so we have to do this, right?